Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
We actually had some rain turn over to snow last night as expected. I expected a coating to a dusting. We had in some places more than an inch. So right there on that fringe, Mountain Home was one of those locations that had at least an inch of snow. Woody Oaklawn sending in this great photograph to Facebook and shows the beautiful conditions this morning. It was just nice to see the white on the ground. This is Ed Morrison Park, downtown Boise. If you're in a place in the Treasure Valley that didn't get snow, like lots of Canyon County, Homedale, this is what it looked like in Boise this morning. Amelia Arrington sending in this great shot of her dog here at Ed Morrison Park, having some fun, maybe playing in the snow this morning. Katie Weber sent this photo from Avamore this morning. So some icy conditions on some roadways this morning. As I mentioned last night, we would get clearing after the storm, and then we would get icy conditions forming in the morning, and we did have that on many of the untreated roadways. And upwards to 2 inches of snow being reported by Kenny Lee. Vista getting close to the airport there, so certainly on the white side. I think that white will be returning in the Treasure Valley as well over the weekend. So here's a snow forecast on this particular computer model for this weekend for 3 ski areas: Bogus Basin, Tamarack, and Brundage. This is Bogus 10 inches of snow. I think this is going to be closer to 18 inches of snow, and about 18 and 19 showing up at Tamarack, 23 at Brundage Resort. I'm thinking a couple of feet of snow are a good bet. So 2 feet of snow for Tamarack and Brundage, a little less towards a little bit further to the east. In fact, I'll show you what some of the numbers are showing up here. And I think these numbers look good, except Pomerel. See this 9 here? This is probably going to be more like 18 inches of snow. Magic Mountain had 9 inches. I'll show you my ski report coming up just overnight. Another foot is likely at least. But the real heavy snow amounts are going to be to the west here. So at least a couple of feet in the ski areas. The higher peaks will get even more. And this is just through the weekend. Beyond that, there are more storms coming in. There'll be more snow coming in. So we're seeing possibly 21 inches at Bogus Basin, a foot on Baldy, and 19 inches at Soldier Mountain. So ski areas are going to do well. I'll show you that map again coming up in a little bit. Let's break down what's going to happen in McCall here day by day, because snow is going to be flying. Snow is in the forecast at some point every day for the next week. So for tomorrow, it'll come in around noontime, and a couple of inches will accumulate likely before the sun goes down, probably 2 inches or so, maybe a little more, and then 4 to 8 when you add in all of tomorrow and tomorrow night. 4 to 8 inches of snow. That's a good snow, right? Then we go to Saturday, 7 to 10 inches of snow between Saturday and Saturday night. Another 7 to 10 inches of snow possible for Sunday and Sunday night. So this is a significant amount of snow here. 18 to 24 inches could fall over the weekend, with a possible another 6 to 10 on Monday, 4 to 8 on Tuesday, and maybe another 2 to 4 on Thursday. So we're talking feet of snow, several feet, maybe 3 feet of snow in the McCall area over the next week. So just keep that in mind. And it's wintertime. You expect the snow, right? But it's coming. You certainly will. We've got warnings, I should say watches from top to bottom across Idaho, with some warnings up in the panhandle of the west. We'll see tomorrow whether we have a winter storm warning for the Treasure Valley or a winter weather advisory or no advisory at all. That's the option. We'll see what happens. The watches are getting ready. The Weather Service will reassess the situation. We had a briefing with the Weather Service and all of the emergency management crews and schools, and checking on what's going to be happening over the weekend, and got a briefing on what we're seeing here. And there's a lot of moisture coming in. Just a little bit of cloud cover right now to the west, so I don't think it will be bright and sunny during the day tomorrow. But this is that first big surge of moisture coming in. Behind it, colder air. So we maybe have temperatures go above freezing on Thursday and melt some of the snow in the Treasure Valley. But on Sunday, when the next system comes in, I think it will be snow that sticks around because of the colder weather. This computer chart doesn't show snow accumulating south of the interstate and west for Saturday. But look at Prairie and Pine. Pine and Featherville had 4.5 inches up in Featherville and Pine during the day today. Overnight, another 16 inches likely. This is just through Saturday at 10 o'clock. Doesn't show anything in the valley. I think there will be some snow. The foothills are going to get buried with snow, by the way. Keep that in mind if you live in the foothills. But down towards Homedale, there'll be some snow, a little bit less of a chance. It's Sunday, where now I think that next system coming in will bring in a good 1 to 3 inches of snow. So we could have 2 to 4, and the north side of Boise up towards Eagle could end up with 6 inches of snow over the weekend. So just keep that in mind. And there's more coming, especially next Tuesday. The Magic Valley, probably a little bit more than this. There's 1 to 3 inches of snow likely. My exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today, everything will be calm. I say calm, but the wind won't be that calm. The wind is going to increase out of the southeast, and in the afternoon it will become gusty. It will be a blustery afternoon. It'll be 38, but it will feel colder despite a little bit of sunshine early in the day. And there's 4 to 8 inches of snow as we include tomorrow night in the west central mountains. So get ready for that at 24 degrees. The east central mountains will get the snow a little bit later. There's Boise now. 1 to 3 inches of snow Saturday, 1 to 4 inches of snow on Sunday. This is the Treasure Valley now. We'll get a little melting on Saturday afternoon, as you see, with temperatures going up. But on Sunday, we'll get less melting. And I think the more significant storm, look at Tuesday, Don. I put 3 to 6 inches of snow in the Treasure Valley on Tuesday. So I think that's the storm. If that comes in as targeted, as expected, that's the one that could really cause a real rough morning commute on Tuesday morning. So Sunday morning and Tuesday morning will be the rough mornings. I'll keep you updated. I'll be on Facebook again live tonight again, answering your questions while we're doing the newscast as well. So join me tonight on Facebook about 9:30 or so.
I know we're only on the 9th day of January, but is this trend, do you see this continuing?
Well, I looked out into the following weekend. Thursday and let's see, Friday and Sunday look like a couple more storms coming on in. The central mountains are going to keep getting hit hard, and our snowpack will go from 70% possibly to 100% over 2 weeks.
That would be
Let's hope for that. Yeah.
Good news there. All right.